mic check. This is going to be a short stream, so just bear with me. I'm just building a quick smoke here. We're going to get going in about 1 minute. Shout out to those that are already here for the transmission. Much love to you. And of course, if you're catching this on the replay, shout out to you as well. Didn't really want to leave the last one as my last transmission where I was calling somebody out. So yeah, this story just popped up. I saw it in the course of today. And then just now, I checked the numbers and I said, you know what, I need to go live with this one. Once again, hope you had a good weekend. Tuesday, Wednesday, almost now, isn't it? Just change this banner. Going. Quick transmission. It's going to be audio only. Of course, if you want to go to the calculator, feel free. If you want to go to gematria.com and you can check it for yourself. All right, let me quickly set pace. So this has been floating around in the news today. Big story going on with Tommy Robinson. And the first thing I thought, as soon as it happened, I thought, okay, literally a year ago to the day, didn't he go in prison? Not prison, sorry, jail. And then the next day you had Southport, which is the anniversary of Southport, which happened last year, but on a Monday, right? The 29th of July, again, stab wound equal 29. If you're not up to speed with the rest, go figure. It happened on a day with a life lesson of 44 on all the rest of it. I mean, on Knife Man, all that. We're even going to go into that. Just go to the playlist if you're not up to speed. If you're not up to speed with when he got arrested the last time to go to jail, go in the description of this video. I did put something out for that when that happened. So even just look at the thumbnail for that transmission. Some of it's in the thumbnail. His name matches the day that he goes in and all this other stuff. And the actual terrorism act that he got charged with, that matches the day as well, whatever it was. So be sure to check that out. So again, before we continue, is this just like a predisposition? You know, going with the script, how you are, how you polarize the nature. Are you just playing out these pre-scripted roles that comes from the Almighty and we're just there living it out? And also, is there sometimes, are they being amplified and made on a specific day on purpose? Again, we'll try and distinguish if this is staged or not as we move through. Yeah, we will try and distinguish that, of course. I would say probably staged. I mean, why haven't they even put out all of the video? You can only see the man lying unconscious on the floor. If you haven't seen it yet, you literally can only see the man lying on the floor unconscious. Are they going to turn around and say, oh, the cameras weren't working in the train station on that day in St. Pancras? Again, this happened yesterday on the 28th, right? Again, today, the 29th of July, is the anniversary of Southport. Again, I remember last year he had like the protest, then he got arrested, then the next day Southport happened, then the next day he went out the country. And right now with this one, they said he fled the country Tuesday morning, this Tuesday morning, right? So watch the dub plate now. What are the odds? Wait for it now, let me get my smoke ready. Now, where was that dub plate I had? Oh yeah, so he knocked a man out unconscious, yeah? Does anybody want to take a wild guess what the letters KO equates to using reverse ordinal? Yeah, so Z's 26, A's 1. If you add up the letters K and O, K the 11th and O the 15th. Oh no, sorry, it's reverse, excuse me. But anyway, 28. They say this happened yesterday on the 28th of July. What are the odds? Yeah? What are the odds? Not to mention, hold on, let me quickly go forward on some of my slides here. Let me get out all the 28s quickly. punched equals 28. The word punched equals 28. What are the odds of that, people? Might have one more 28. Hold up here. Punched KO. Hold up. Or maybe not. If it comes up, obviously, as I go through, I just don't want to go too forward in my slides. But anyway, I'm pretty sure as well, yesterday, yeah, the 28th was the 209th day of the year. If you write out St. Pancras Station, that equals 209. Again, if it is Masonic ties, because they like to do a lot of propaganda type of stage stuff, right? Just note Masonic equals 29. Not only that, if you've never seen, basically, I'm pretty sure it's like some type of Zionist, Israeli type of stuff like that. I don't know if you've seen them old videos with Tommy Robertson. Again, I'm not saying I'm not with a bag of the stuff that he's for. Yeah? Don't get me twisted here. There's going to be stuff that I'll be like, Then there's other stuff I'm like, yeah, I'm with that one, with that specific thing, right? You know, obviously, again, we've got no qualms with people coming over and all this other type of stuff and filling up the hotels, well, certain hotels anyway. If you can't even look after your own, we still got our fucking how many homeless and even war veterans get treated a specific way. But my point is, you realize, as I did from a long time, even way before this, obviously, who's going to mess with their countries in the first place? More than likely, let's keep it really real. Yeah, then their conditions ain't sexy. Then they see you living kind of nice and like kings as such, right? And but the only thing, obviously, that I'm not with, obviously, if people aren't getting vetted, and then probably because of the type of religious stuff that they go through, they probably might have that type of, that, I don't know, I don't want to use the word power trip, but my point is how they treat women. So my point is, then you're going to come over here and take the pee with school children or ladies coming out the nightclub, yeah? Whether it's full-blown R-worded or just, you being disrespectful, mouth, whatever, or you even try and get a little feely when they're walking by. We're not with none of that, yeah? So what you need to do is pack it in. But my point is as well, as I already brought down a million times now, this is all part of the science part when it comes to digital money, facial recognition, making it be a bit more dystopian, putting people away for just saying hurty words, but then the people that are doing a bag of madness and pedophilia, pretty crooked activities, they're literally getting a slap on the wrist. But you're going to send Aunt Betty, Aunt Susan, or whatever, how old this hombre is, a gentleman, or whatever the case may be, or again, a lady or your aunt, they're going to go to prison or have some mad fine because of hurty words online on Facebook or on YouTube. Are you taking the piss? And it's all by design, yeah, as you know, yeah? So don't be fooled. This is all part of them building that type of infrastructure to make shit more dystopian, take away more of your rights and liberties. We've been breaking this down, showing you for a long time, so go figure. There's playlists there, there's other videos there. Of course, check out Decoding with Cody, check out Numbers with Zachary K. Hubbard, check out Simple Truth TV, check out Dr. Savage, check out this one, that one, and anybody else that I ain't mentioned today. And people like Seven Beaumont in a stand-in. Of course, check out London Man, KJV. I put one of these, I was in his stream on Sunday night, so be sure to check that out, yeah? Right, boom. So they're talking about him fleeing today. Flees equals 29. He fled the country today on the 29th, Toby Robinson. The word flees equals 29. I mean, give me a break. We just spoke about St. Pancras Station equals 209. And yesterday on the 28th of July, that was the 209th day of the year. So again, what are the odds of this all factoring in like this? Also, if you notice in the Sun News, the update time is 34 minutes past. And Fleas UK equals 38. Go figure. Yeah? What are the odds of this just all coming together time and time again? Again, KO equals 28, punched equals 28. And he's also got, because they say that he's and also look, they're talking about today with the fleas, right? Today's got a life less than a 45. Yeah? And unconscious equals 45. And they are talking about an unconscious man. Again, you ain't seen before he allegedly got knocked to the floor, you don't know what the build up was, you don't know anything. Can we get the footage from the people with the phone, or has the is the CCTV working in there? Like, what's going on here? Yeah, just like somebody pointed out on a video I watched just before going to do this transmission tonight, like when they showed the airport situation with the policeman kicking the I don't know where the person was from, but they didn't let out all the footage. And the first thing I said, obviously, why is he doing that? And then when you saw the rest of the madness that was taking place, it's like, okay, regardless of what column grid where you're from, know your place, you know what I mean? Cool your foot, keep it calm. Like what's all the, you know what I mean? All the extra argy-bargy stuff. You wouldn't have got to that stage, you know, but they made it look like, you know, to get people in a madness and caught up, ready to protest. And you know, you get that classic comment. What's that comment I usually see? Basically about, was it? Is it something like it's always them or something like that? Going on like it's not. Well, you can say the majority, but at the end of the day, man, you're not really seeing the bigger picture. We're all getting mugged off and mocked. Let me quickly check the. Yes, Squirrel Sniper. If anybody listening in tonight's transmission, if you want to join the stream, I'll quickly put the invite in the chat as well. Let me put this on the screen. Shout out to Squirrel Sniper in the building. Shout out to Mrs. Squirrel Sniper. You done know. Give me a moment here. He said, yes, patrolling. Quickly send out an invite here. How do we do this? Oh, there it is. So yeah, if you want to join the transmission, have your say or speak about something that's, you know, close to you, that you feel needs pointing out, or if you're against the numbers and you're an naysayer, or you'd like to understand maybe a bit more about it, feel free to jump on up here. You know, you don't want to be mindless kid 201. You know, with these ad hominem attacks, calling me a weirdo for my last video, my last transmission to do with Michael Ward, that starred in the movie Top Boy. Recently just moved over to Hollywood. He's in a big movie called Eddington. You know, as if we're over here just pulling numbers out of our backside. And if you saw quickly as well, if you saw on the community wall post, not the Uncle Reggie slap, you know, that's on infinite slaps. But if you actually go, the post before that, where Amelia's having a quick little back and forth in there, he's saying, oh yeah, I like being a fool. I like being foolish. He's saying, oh, I'm not in the Matrix. And I'm thinking, like, are you just being a turbulent stroll in that kind of sense? Like, you know, like you get different types, the variants, right? It's like, you know, and the thing is as well, when I go live with them kind of cussing ones, half the time, you know, I'm like, I'm not going to go up there and cuss. I'll just call them out. And then before you know, you got to forgive me sometimes, but at the same time, it has to be done. These people need to know their place, but because they're so dumb, they'll never know their place. Yeah. But anyway, shout out to them anyway. Remember that they will allow people like myself to remind me who I am and the stunts that I have in life. Yeah. To why they are the way they are. So anyway. But so yeah, so today's got unconscious equals 45. Today we have a life lesson of 45, right? What is it? 7 and 29, 2 and 0, 2 and 5, 45. And he's a man to do with, even though he's not saying obviously that's what it's about, racism, but obviously it's to do with that, right? Tommy Robinson, racism, right? And racism equals 45. And as already pointed out, when is he born allegedly? Because remember, Tommy Robinson is his stage name. His real name is Stephen Yax Laxley Lennon. And apparently he's born the 27th of November. Remember, race and racism equals 27. And racism also equals 45. Again, today we have a life lesson of 45. Unconscious equals 45. Go figure on that, yeah? Now, apparently he was giving out flyers at the train station. And before I even get there, hold up. I've got this around my slides. I'm pretty sure we had a 47 and we had fleas equals 47. Also, that is a big Masonic number. I'm not going to get into that just now. So if you're not up to speed, go figure. We put out enough videos telling you why that 47 is important in relation to 74 and authority and, you know, the God stuff and Jesus, whatever. So yeah, flea 28, he flees today. But anyway, fleas equals 29. But anyway, we already spoke about 29. 47, let me quickly find out on the date here. Flea 28 and 10. Hold up here, let me just go back on my slides. Again, I would have put a quick video together, but couldn't be bothered. We don't have enough traction over here. And that's the other thing as well. Just quickly, quick sidebar, going back to that fool. You know, by default, tens of billions of people get body bagged by this information. Remember, I'm only showing you what's there. It's not me, you know, exaggerating stuff or making stuff up, even though there's some speculative parts and thoughts that go into this. But overall, we're showing you what's there to be shown, you know. It's just me letting the lion out the cage, the lion of truth. It defends itself. You know, so it's not like I have to waste time to even give you a shot to say, you know what, come up, man, let's hear from you, see what you got to say. You know what I mean? I don't even have to do that. This shit proves itself a bazillion times over. Yeah. Give me one moment here. So yeah, he's got a protest coming up. 13th of September. Freemason equals 139. Also, the 34th prime is that. Remember the update time with the news? And was it Fleas UK? If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure was 34. Again, the 34th prime 139. Freemason 139. So here he's apparently giving out flyers, right? For that. And imagine from Monday, yesterday, 28th of July, to this upcoming protest on the 30th of September is 47 days. Remember, we were just saying something to do with flea or something like that was 47, right? Not only that, you've got 6 weeks and 5 days if you include the end date. And I'm pretty sure, was it Tommy Robinson, 66, or Stephen Yaxley Lennon? Give me a moment here. Give me a moment here. Where is it on the slide? Stephen Yaxley Lennon. Where out there? Oh, I am there. Hold up here. Sorry, guys. What? How is that not there? I could have sworn. Did I not get a screenshot of that? Oh, yeah. Here we are. Sorry. Got him. I was going the wrong way on my slides. Robinson equals 47. Coming off of those 47s. Again, Robinson 47. Toby Robinson 66. Yeah? So we've got, what was it? 6 weeks and 6 days from yesterday's punch, where he's giving out flyers for his upcoming protest on the 13th of September coming up. I mean, what are the odds of that? 6 weeks and 6 days, and Tommy Robinson equals 66. I mean, give me a break. And again, it could be all organic, but you know, these people in this arena, they like to do a lot of stuff, get the people riled up. You know what I mean? These times the people don't understand what clock is striking, who's doing it, why they're doing it, chasing your own tail without realizing why you're chasing your own tail. So I think that's it. Again, talking today about a knockout, you know, man being unconscious. Today's the 29th of July. Knockout equals 29 if you write out knockout. Right, I think that's it, guys. It was just a quick, short and sweet one. Yeah. All right, holiness, spread love and light, hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude. But take no shit. All right, quick rhythm from me. Room reader, you're done now. Bam.
The worst thing to call somebody is crazy. These people are not crazy, they're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy, they're strong people. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive.
Ritualistic.
I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. People are not crazy, they're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.